Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about top surgery again.
I'm Ashton, and I'm transgender. This is me. This is my life. I'm not going anywhere.
As you guys know, the winter is approaching, and Winter and we have a lengthy history. We don't like each other at all. So I tend to hibernate in the winter. So because of that, I'm going to be taking the YouTube channel a lot slower. I won't be posting as much. So it's just too cold. You know, we get like minus 30, minus 40 here, and I'm just like, no, no, I just, So, yeah, so I think during the winter months, I'll just be taking things a lot slower. And I'm back studying. I'm taking I've got my level 1 personal training certification right now, but I'm taking my NASM, that's National Academy of Sports Medicine, personal training certification. So I'm in school for that right now as well. And of course, working. I'm an EMT as well. So, and film, working in film too. So, I will be keeping busy, you know, with the kids and with work and school and all that. So, yeah, but as far as the YouTube channel goes, yeah, I'm just going to be slowing it down. I'm not stopping or anything like that, just slowing it down. So, there's still plenty more episodes that I have lots to talk about. I always have stuff to talk about. Half the time I can't shut up. So, but yeah, this episode is about that second top surgery that I got. Yeah, so enjoy. I had my first top surgery. That was sort of it was keyhole, but we weren't sure exactly if I would get away 100% with it. It was about 90%. I still had a little bit of extra skin down here. So, second top surgery was pretty much taking a chunk of skin above my nipple and literally just lifting it up and suturing it at the top there. So it kind of lifted everything up, but my nipples in the right spot, or a better spot, I guess. I still do have one or two, possibly two, more surgeries for a nipple and areola sort of sizing and stuff like that. But I am super happy with these results so far. Healing was definitely a lot quicker. So for this second surgery, we went back to Calgary. That's where my plastic surgeon is. And because it was so early in the morning, we stayed overnight at a hotel. And for the first time, I went swimming. It's the first time I've gone swimming since top surgery, or since I transitioned, actually. So that was really, really cool. And yeah, public, but nobody else was really there, so a little more comfortable, which was good.
Here we are, in the pool.
I've never taken off my shirt in a public place before, so this is kind of interesting. I have my surgery tomorrow. My first time. Oh my god. That's crazy. Proper topless. Not like have to wear a friggin' bikini top because you got these things on your chest that don't belong there. No. That's a long time ago.
Can you still swim?
Oh my god, it's kind of chilly. I'm such a pussy.
That's crazy.
Oh man. I keep thinking that I'm like, oh my god, do I need like electronics on me? So goes my phone. Oh yeah. Oh, look, it's 5 feet. The cam on my toes. This feels normal. Way normal than it ever did when I had a bikini top on. That always felt just weird. Like now I actually feel like I can like do whatever I want. I can move. I can just be me. Should we go in the hot tub? Let's do that.
Hope it's warm.
We never trusted. Yeah.
Oh, this feels good.
Oh my god, this is nice.
That's the pool.
That was the pool. That was fun. To the appointment. Super excited. There's Wes.
Oh,
So we will see you soon. Apparently it's just a couple of incisions and a little lift, and that's it. So just a local anesthetic, which is great. So we will see you soon. That was fun. A very, very quick surgery. It was only like about probably half hour, 45 minutes long, because it was pretty much just cutting a piece of skin out and suturing it all back together. So yeah, so that went well. So next surgery I think will most likely be maybe in December, where I pretty much just get my nipples themselves smaller. And then if I have any extra skin left around my pectoral area, then we can actually make the areolas themselves smaller. But if not, that is okay. Usually these things are a process, you know. Sometimes you can just get the surgery and it's like done and done. But the type of surgery I got takes a little bit more work and a couple more steps. So it just depends on what you have to work with. So everyone is different in that aspect. So for this second, for the top surgery, I just had a local anesthetic. Local is focused, freezing, just to my chest. The first top surgery I had was general anesthetic, so I was asleep because, of course, it was a lot larger. That was a double mastectomy. This one, just local to the area. So the whole time I was talking with my surgeon and we were having a discussion. And because, you know, he's a family friend, you know, we were talking about family, you know, how's dad, how's their brothers, you know, so it was cool. Yeah, was talking to the nurses about the YouTube channel as well. So that was interesting, because it's like, oh, you know, we're going to use this. I could not film the actual, you know, procedure. Of course, knowing me, I would have liked to. I would have been all up in that. I would have been like, woo, you know, at the camera, like, look, let's film this. But yeah, it's, you know, it's not usually allowed unless you have an external camera. But even then, you have to get all this permissions and stuff like that. And with COVID and everything, it was very, very strict. So it was just, we knew that it wasn't really going to happen for that reason, and it was just such a quick minor surgery. We thought, nah. But yeah, so I was awake and talking, and it was very quick, and so yeah. But got to go swimming. One great thing about this surgery was I definitely, you know, because he's got to put needles in and freeze the spot, and I didn't really feel that much because I was already kind of numb there from my previous surgery. I probably won't get the feeling back 100%, of course, but so that was kind of nice. And once the freezing started wearing off, it was I didn't feel it as much. Though the next day, or a couple days after actually. It actually ended up getting really painful, and I was just like, whoa, okay. But only for a day or so. But I was surprised because there was actually quite a bit of blood. I was surprised, you know, because it was just a little, you know, tiny little, I mean, I guess the thickness they took off was about probably the size of my thumb, you know, of skin. But then they close it up and bring it together and suture it up. But there was actually a lot more blood than I thought. So, yeah, I had to change the gauze a few times on there and apply some pressure at some point. But it ended up stopping, and it was all good. Going back to training, I think I only took about a week off, about 10 days. That's really all the time I needed to take off. What the doctor had said. There was no muscle involved or anything like that, so just a suture site. I didn't have to be too concerned about that. It was pretty much where's my pain at. So, you know, lifting my arms up and the pull that and this way. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. So it was a quick healing time, and yeah, it healed great. The sutures were dissolvable, so I didn't have to get them taken out or anything. They just dissolve away, so that's great. That's always helpful. But yeah, other than that, it was a fun little trip. You know, drive up to Calgary, 3 hours, stay overnight, appointment in the morning, only about 45 minutes, and then drive home. Heading back to Edmonton. What I am really amazed about with my surgeon, he is an absolutely excellent surgeon.
Too bad he's retiring.
Yeah, it's too bad he's retiring. But yeah, he's a exceptional surgeon. I had like that extra skin down there that was just like what our options were, you know, either the keyhole or the scar, full scar. And so we went with keyhole, even though there was a good chance I couldn't get away with it, but we like 99% got away with it, and that was just wow. Excellent talent. Yeah, he's just so good. Yeah, and then this one just to lift up my nipples and some of that skin a bit. Unbelievably amazing job. Second surgery in the book. It's awesome. Really impressed. Yeah, so I am a lucky guy. We are back. We are back in Edmonton. And so I will show you quickly what it looks like right now. That'll probably come off.
You've been bleeding.
Yep. I have been bleeding. That's what it pretty much looks like right now. Underneath the gauze, I've got, they were sutured all along the top of my nipple, and then we've got steri strips laid there, and there around. So that he pretty much cut here and then lifted and sutured. So that's what we got. But yeah, you know, it was overall a really great experience. So I want to know what you guys think. So what do you think about do you think the areolas need to be smaller? The areolas is the dark skin around the nipple itself. And the nipple smaller. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions as well. I'm totally open for suggestions. I just want to know what you guys think. Me personally, I do want to get them smaller. But yeah, that's just me. And any ideas for topics you'd like me to talk about as well? You know, I am always up for receiving some ideas for topics to talk about. If you have any, let me know, and we can talk about them. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and we will see you soon.